attention to this matter is insincerely appreciated. Please accept our insincerest apologies. Yours insincerely.
I'm sorry, Miss Flannery.
If you're not guilty, I'm docking you $1.
$1? Insincere trust.
Make it 2.
Jimmy, leave me alone. Personal matter.
Not on company time.
Another $1. Sincere trust. Jimmy, we have nothing more to say to each other.
They'll mount.
I didn't ask him to call. I don't want him to call. I never want to see Jimmy Smith again.
Good. Forget the boys, Dillmount. Get yourself a canary.
Canary in a cage for me. This canary's ready to fly free. Is that the man I once adored? He's nothing but an albatross. Never lost, never crossed. Forget about the boy. Pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's lower than an alley cat. 30 rats and I'm flatter. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. And in the moonlight, don't you think about him. Sister, you're much better off without him. You can roll the blues or kiss goodbye. Put the sun back in the sky. When he comes crawling, I'm not falling. Hooray and hallelujah. Now me and Mr. Wrong are through. I'll burn myself another blow. Who I know is no rover. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy.
Where's Flannery? Back to work. Not so fast, John. I need to speak to you alone.
Another crisis, Mr. Graydon?
A big one. The last batch of carbon with the paper was not up to snuff. I need you to write a memo to the head of supply. Read his beads.
Read beads.
Pin his ears back.
Pin ears.
Really, go after him.
Really go after him. Oh, Mr. G.
Who?
You. Do you have
What?
a moment? I would really love to get a man's opinion of Rudolph Valentino.
Okay.
I mean, in the Chic, he takes Agnes Aries by brute force, and she enjoys it. She enjoys it a lot. So, Mr. Graydon, what's your opinion of brute force?
I'm not for it. Not for it at all. That's not what women really want. They want a man they can trust. Tom Sawyer at 20.
I never read Tom Sawyer. Was he sexy?
He was 12.
Well, if you got it, you got it.
I got it.
We had to talk about last night.
In case you didn't get the message by my slamming the phone in your ear, let's pretend last night never happened.
You can't be serious.
Leave her alone.
What? Lovely elbows you got, Miss Flannery.
From my mother's side of the family. Fox girls were noted for their elbows.
I can see why.
Well, my Barney was always partial to them. And you and he are so much alike. Get out! She never wants to see you again.
That can't be true.
You better believe it, Mr. Man.
Millie!
Thank you, Miss Flannery.
Peg.
Peg.
Millie, I need to walk you to the office, but...
More research on how the other half lives? I got a taste of it myself last night.
And Lizzie's party, you mean? Wasn't it heaven? Who knew how soon I'd be plunged into the depths of Hades?
Funny thing about remorse.
Oh, Millie, I feel so dirty. He had this peculiar grin on his face, and as he went to shake my hand, only it wasn't my hand he wanted to shake. He
pounced.
I couldn't breathe.
It takes your breath away.
I felt
in the pit of your stomach.
My knees buckled.
No wonder you couldn't stop him. And as far as you knew, I was going to marry my boss.
You mean you're not?
I most certainly am. Oh, Miss Dorothy, promise me no man will ever come between us.
As if anyone could take the place of my best friend. But what has this got to do with my audition for David Velasco?
Oh, that was this morning. How'd that go?
Fine, until he pounced.
Ooh, him too? Oh, you've really been through it.
Do I look like the sort of girl who would allow a man to take liberties?
You look helpless, which is even better if men are concerned. They think they can get away with it. Well, take a page from my book, Miss Dorothy. Callus up. Higher heels, shorter skirts, and you're not going to like this, but cut your hair.
Cut my hair?
No more little girl lost in a lion's den. What I'm offering you is the fashion equivalent to a whip and a chair.
Tame the beast.
No time like the present, Miss Dorothy.
John, very good, old scout. Bring up my handball court for 6:15, will ya?
Yes, sir.
Gotta work up a good sweat. Edgy in the gut side. Oh, sweet mystery, at last I found you.
Handball court for 6:15.
Oh, I know at last the secret's all been told.
Handball. Better than that. I'll hold.
I've a very strange feeling I never felt before. 'Tis a kind of a run of depression.
My heart's acting strangely. It feels rather sore. At least it gives me that impression. For I'm holding you.
Someone, girl, I'm falling in love.
Dorothy from the Hotel Priscilla. We're spending my lunch hour at the Mad Cat Beauty Spot, where Miss Dorothy's going to have her hair smartly bobbed.
Bobbed? With your beauty.
Mr. Graydon, behave.
I bet you can make the moon and the stars behave.
Miss Dorothy's an actress, and I thought with the way that...
Rob, some lucky stuff of playing with those adorable curls, would you?
I only thought if she cut her
Chuck
hair.
it, John. Just chuck it. Miss Dorothy, I'd like to take you to dinner and talk you out of doing mankind such a disservice. And take the liberty in asking you to dine.
You may.
And then afterwards we could get some vaudeville at the Hippodrome. That is, if the comics are not on. Their humor can get altogether too ribald for a lady's ear.
Perfect. Millie, I think I'll keep my curls till tonight. Instead, I'll find a suitable frock for this evening.
She'll be gilding the lily.
Hush, Mr. Graydon.
Trevor.
Trevor. Till tonight?
7:15?
Sharp.
That Miss Dorothy. Great Scott, that Miss Dorothy. Pretty as a peach and skin to beat the band. Perfect little pippin.
Perfect.
What a dandy little bundle for a fellow to cuddle.
Dandy.
Say, imagine all that sweet softness in your arms. Yes, well, reserve a table at the Plaza, the Candle Nook room, by a quarter table for two. I think Miss Dorothy's for the Plaza, don't you? Oh, and John, flowers.
There's a florist in the corner from the hotel. I'll order from them.
That's using the old bean. Roses, pink, 2 dozen.
2 dozen.
Long stemmed.
Long stem.
And plum.
On the fat side.
Millie.
Out here.
For God's sake, Jimmy, what are you doing?
How else am I supposed to get to you? Old Elbows has every door barricaded. She says you never want to see me again.
That's what I told her.
Take it back, or I'll jump.
Jimmy, I'm in no mood for this. It's been a rough day.
Can I help?
I don't know. You need a set on? I'm quitting my job. Mr. Graydon isn't available anymore. He lost his heart to... Talk about your tangled web. He's fallen for a friend of ours.
Miss Dorothy? Huh. Well, I'll be...
Bitter? No, Jimmy. Don't blame them. I don't. I really don't. Mr. Graydon either. Love swamped him. We're too young to live a life of hate.
I agree. So let's kiss and make up. Or at least make up. Maybe our kissing wasn't such a good idea.
Or maybe you prefer kissing Miss Dorothy.
What are you talking about?
Don't deny it, Jimmy. I was a little giddy from champagne, but I saw you leaving her room.
What did you think we were doing?
Gee, I can't imagine. Not that I need to. She told me everything.
And you got your wires crossed. Yeah, I went to her room last night. I had to talk to somebody.
An intimate conversation from the looks of it.
As a matter of fact, it was. I've been so confused, Millie, so mixed up. Ever since you tricked me, life's been topsy-turvy. Like now, for instance. What am I doing on a window ledge, hundreds of feet in the air?
Good question. Can you wear it inside, Jimmy? You're making me nervous.
No thanks. I like the view. The world looks different from up here, Millie.
Better or worse?
You tell me.
Just the same skyline I see every day.
I'm talking 20 stories beneath us. Dozens of buses, hundreds of cabs, thousands of people way down below, wandering to and fro. Tireless people, no time to lose, crowding the avenues and parks, on their marks, racing fast, quite a cast. Millions of people, pick any two, they can be just like you and me used to be, way back when strangers met. I turned the corner, and there you stood. Your smile like home to me, your heart familiar. No use pretending, with someone long forgotten. No mere flirtation, no mark in time. I turned the corner when I met you. When I met you, was our encounter planned? Destiny's guiding hand, fortune or fate, it's grand. The way you make me I've got it. Muzzy's singing at the Cafe Society tonight. We'll go there.
Deal. And Dutch Street.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. We'll pull together what little money we have and blow it on one memorable meal. If we don't eat again for a month, who cares?
All of the past erased, always future faced. Now in my life, I'll never be my spirit soars to back before your ex-lover misses you.
Pick me up at 7?
Pick you up at 7. Turn the corner when I met.
Falling in love with someone,
I love you, Miss Dorothy.